Hey, before you start this video, I just wanted to apologize for my microphone quality. Before recording session, I had some technical difficulties, which caused my laptop microphone to become my default mic, not the normal mic I use for recordings usually. I swear my audio isn't this bad all the time. I considered just re-recording my own audio. Hell, we considered recording the whole session, but it just wouldn't have been the same genuine reactions. This will be only an issue for episodes 10 and 11. Sorry, and hope you enjoyed the video.
Please, cut the episode and then pick it back up again, 5 seconds later.
You know what? I think I'm gonna choose that it's okay to invite more people.
You know what? I think that's a good decision, Sato.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have hard judged you if you chose otherwise.
I think it would be okay if you asked more people to join. I reply without much concern. It could start to feel a little lonely without some new members.
I don't think it'll ever feel lonely with Kids Game, my guy.
Right?
まずは夏休みの間だけね。少し賑やかになると思うけど、それもいいでしょ?
You talk to people and then ask me if it's okay to talk to people.
All right. Why are you asking me about this? A little weird.
そうね。あなたなら私の感覚を分かってくれそうだ。
I don't pretend to understand how anyone feels.
人はね、心に傷が多いほど人の気持ちが分かるのよ。知らなかった?
That's pretty dark.
Okay, listen.
So you can see all the wounds in my heart?
多くはないね。
This? Okay. I didn't sign up for this. I just said you could invite more
私か
people.
ら見たら致命傷じゃないし、治るわ。それじゃあ、アドバイスありがとう。
The sun's beginning to set. July is almost over. And I'll come to regret the advice I gave Miss Yamashiro.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Sato, what did you do?
Sato, you should have thought about your choices.
Uh-oh.
In the end, the club didn't get any new members. It's not that Miss Yamashiro decided not to invite them, but she couldn't invite them. The students Miss Yamashiro was talking to, once again, I don't want to talk a whole lot about it, so I'll omit the details.
Oh.
But basically, we have another victim. Another life has been taken because of me.
Oh.
And as for me, an uneventful summer vacation passes. I don't work or engage in club activities. I just consume air.
Same, man.
So, speaking of things ending, the filming of the World End movie was cancelled. I don't know the reason why. But I can imagine that the series of disappearances of teenage girls in town has something to do with it. It was reported on TV and magazines that Ray Nikado was severely shocked by this. There are rumors about her taking a hiatus from performing. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Then there was the scandal at Kamishiro-do. Something about an affair with the son and a celebrity and the president's secret love child. Common gossip.
Oh, yikes.
Perhaps due to the vulgar nature of this news, Saya Kamishiro stopped showing up to school after the summer festival.
Yeah, she probably would have gotten bullied for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rumor had it she wound up embroiled in Kamishiro's succession battles, or had a falling out with Mibu or something. Honestly, I didn't care. Damn.
It's hard. Listen, I know she was harsh at times, but...
Yikes, bro.
Something else. They say Yamabito is supposed to appear since this is 100 years after the last time, but the town is boring and bland. The end of summer break arrives. Damn, Sato, what did you do?
I just said it was okay to invite people.
Should have been antisocial, Sato. This is your fault.
Saturday, August 31st. There's an unusual vibe in the air. I can feel it the moment I get up. Unusual. All I can base it on is my own feelings, but I don't have any other words to describe it. Late afternoon. I come to the sunlit boardwalk. I check the message from Yukino again just in
犯人
case.
は分かったかも。見果て海岸に来て。
Oh shit. They got this message about 70 minutes ago. They came in a hurry, but Yukino is nowhere to be seen. She's been actively going to the forest and the river for the past few days, but never said what she's looking for. The sun sets, making a distinction between the sky
Dude,
and
I don't know why. I thought you said 70 minutes ago.
I did.
You did? It said 20 minutes ago.
Did it?
It did.
How do I open the log? Square. Holy shit, yeah, apparently I don't know how to read. Listen, one of my eyes ain't in the mood today. My right eye is not in the mood.
Okay.
Just his right eye, though.
Seriously, just my right eye. That's not even a joke. I take out my phone and open my contact list, then select Yukino's name.
お客様のおかけになった電話番号は
What should I do?
Oh
I'll wait
no.
for half an hour without any contact from her. She never shows up. I give up and go back to the mansion. But as soon as I see the building, my feet come to a stop. I just left here a few hours ago, but something isn't right. The front door is wide open.
Oh
Remind me
no.
of home when I left, but I locked the door behind me. I close the door and lock it.
Oh gosh, the music.
The air in the room is damp. Mimey? Are you here? My nervousness.
For our purposes, don't forget we are a little second behind you, so you might want to slow down on the reading coming up.
Okay, yeah, no worries. My nervousness quickly turns to fear. I throw my bag down by the door, take off my shoes, and go to the living room.
Mm-hmm.
An obscene amount of blood is splashed all across the living room, on the walls and the floor. It lit only by dim moonlight. I reflexively back away. I have to run, but the moment this thought enters my mind, I hear something. Mimey? Before I know it, I'm sneaking up the stairs, trying not to make any noise. I see something large lying in the middle of the staircase. It has long hair. It's a woman. It's... Jesus Christ.
You forgot?
I forgot about this specific CG.
Oh, I remember this one.
Uh-oh.
Quite an impact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yukino! Hey, stay with me! What happened? I shake
Oh, this
her by
isn't the
shoulder.
CG I thought.
Yeah, it isn't. And her eyelids tremble. She rolls over. There's a large blood stain over her abdomen. I don't think she's going to make it. Yukino slowly stretches out her arm, going towards Mimi's bedroom with the last of her strength. Oh no! She stops moving. No! I run up the stairs and into Mimi's room. The door is already open.
Okay.
Okay. Mimi! Holy shit, I forgot this how.
Yeah, this is the CG I remember.
Yeah, whoa. Dude, she wasn't just murdered. Look at her.
No, she wasn't.
Someone
Dang.
was trying to do something, I feel. Oh, jeez. She's lying on the floor, and I run up to her.
This is either like a serial killer or a personal grudge.
Yeah. Mimi's bleeding from cuts all over her body and is unconscious. Mimi! This can't be. I feel warm air blowing in through the window. I stand up and approach it. Below me, I can see a shadow standing in front of the mansion. Short hair, a slender figure. She looks up at me and slowly covers one eye with her left hand.
That sounds a lot like Miyu.
Just like the first time I saw her that day. Miyu? Amada? I dig through my pockets trying to find my phone so I can call the police. Crap, it's in my bag! I dash out of the room, leaving Mimi behind, and run down the stairs towards the front door. My bag isn't there. Why? I peek through the keyhole.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh!
That was
got him
what
too.
I was waiting for. Nice.
That's a big eye.
I had to be silent for that one. And that scared me, but I muted my
real
mic.
bad.
It spooked me. I had to mute my mic because I knew it was coming.
It scared you again?
Yeah, it got me again. This CG gets me every time. Jesus Christ. Amada, what are you?
そこにいるのね。
Yikes.
I shrink backwards. I feel something behind me. I can hear someone breathing heavily. I slowly turn my head. There's a familiar... No. Bloodshot eyes, her hair unkempt, her shoulders moving as she breathes. I've never seen this face before. It's not the face of any human. And then, she doesn't even give me time to think.
We just got killed. I think.
Yeah.
Worst end.
It's all your fault!
Ree!
Achievement, worst end syndrome. LMAO. Yeah, there you go, Sato. That was the worst ending of the game. The first mandatory ending.
Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, it's all your fault, but you don't have to beat yourself up for that. So what you think? Pretty fucking crazy, huh?
Yeah, very, very crazy. I figured this was coming because everything started falling downhill, like all of a sudden.
Suddenly everything just started falling apart, yeah.
Yeah, everything just started falling apart. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and that is the worst ending of the game. Achiever, do you think we should start the, first room, get to the free time, and then, end it, or should we just stop?
I mean, you can just jump to that point, right?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so, time to explain how this game properly works then. So, like we said earlier, the first ending, the worst end, is mandatory. There's literally nothing you can do to avoid it. You have to see it. The game makes you. No matter what your choices are beforehand, they're all inconsequential. They're kind of just for, seeing different dialogue. They mean nothing. The only choice that matters is the last choice you make, which, during your first run, only has one choice, purposely. But, I don't know if it works if we load our save, but I will anyway. If you go all the way back to when you're asked by Miss Yamashiro,
ねえ、
County, about getting new members, which I will do here. You can recognize the red text as yellow. So I'll click through. But eventually you'll get to a part where there's new dialogue. However, I feel an inexplicable sense of insecurity growing within my darkened heart. Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not sure if you've noticed. The game will mark anything you've seen before in yellow text, while new stuff is white text, so it makes it skipping through easier.
Yeah, exactly. This insecurity, what am I feeling? I can't understand it. But at the same time, I feel like something like certainty also within my heart along with that insecurity. Certainty that my actions may have an effect on this world. And I feel that taking actions that will affect the world may be the only way I can wipe away this insecurity. My actions. I suddenly look up to Miss Yamashiro, staring at me worriedly. She's waiting for me to say something. I think, alright, Sano, you now have a choice.
Again, think hard about it.
Yeah, think hard about it.
Your life hangs in the balance of what you choose here, and not just yours.
All right, so from what I've noticed from story elements, besides the most recent choice, is the fact that before we were even last time she invited someone, they ended up dying.
Uh-huh.
So taking that into account, I'm actually going to choose You Should Wait a Little.
Alright, good. Of course, that is the right answer. Though it would have been real funny if you said we should invite more people.
That
Because choices actually matter now.
Yeah, story choices actually matter now. We will say that. I think you should wait before inviting anyone new. My own words surprise me. They're my true feelings. I haven't heard them expressed out loud for a while. You should wait until the crime is solved before.
事件これは事件なの
Miss Yamashiro interrupts me. I don't know. I feel like this is the right thing to do.
いいわその一言で踏ん切りがついた私も焦ることないってその声をかけてた子がいるけどもう少し様子を見ましょうそして最後は自分で決めるわありがとう今度お礼するわね
Miss Yamashiro gives me a wink and leaves. I didn't think anything could change, or would change, but I feel like something inside me has shifted. And the summer that I'll never forget has begun. Alright. Time to enjoy.
Well, we use that term loosely because
Oh, that's I meant what's about to happen now.
oh, big enjoy. Scott and I have been searching for a full version of this song for almost 2 years now, if not
you
longer.
talking about Brand New World?
Yeah.
Yes. We have not been successful.
Yeah, not very successful at all. I
Which is sad.
I even bought the physical soundtrack, and it doesn't have it.
I did mention previously. So Brand New World is also a name of an anime opening for the Astra score.
It's not the same.
Except, yeah, it's not the same song.
I forgot how sick this opening video was. No stuff. This game, it's so smart. You'll learn as we play through. So it's such a.
We still haven't seen. We're not going to see the full opening.
Yeah.
We'll slowly get unlocking it, but as of this, you don't even know it, but it's explaining so much in just this cinematography.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, we really like this song, but we can't find a full version.
Find a full version, yeah. And now we have a fucking calendar.
Just to reiterate, I think Scott said it when we began playing. We have to play through the routes in a specific order because they have story relevance and prevalence for some reason.
Yeah.
All girls were not created equal.
The important thing, though, is that there are 2 routes unlocked right at the beginning, available, depending on what you choose. So I think we discussed it before.
No. I believe there's... Wait.
I think there's only 2.
We'll talk about this later. I think it's 3.
And nonetheless, we're going to be letting Sato make the choices. Wherever the hell we end up for the first route, it's going to be Sato's fault.
Scott and I have our guesses of who it's going to be, even if he's not intending it.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, one of these characters is a lot easier to get their route than any other.
For sure. But we'll talk about it a little bit more as I finish reading this. Thursday, August 1st. Start of summer vacation in Mihata Town. There's a mystery club meeting in the morning. I changed into my school uniform and made my way to Mihata High School. Event. A tip! Summer camp, an extracurricular activity that Kaoru Yamashiro has planned for the Mystery Club. It will be held at the farmhouse in Kamishiro Manor. It takes place over 2 days and 1 night. Thanks to the Kamishiro family generosity, the trip has no cost to the students. Oh, nice. It's the first day of summer club activities. We're supposed to start preparing for the summer camp project.
どうした健介？
正直に言おう。俺がミスキに入部したのはカオリンやマイミたちに興味があったからだ。ここまではいいな。
よくはないけど、それ
かのような明白な邪神から入部したのであって、この町を調べて発表するなんてものにさらさら興味はない。
I figured as much.
つまりだ。禁足地がどうとか、読み人がどうとか。
Sacred land, a parcel of land, fucking stretching alongside the Kamishiro Cape. My brain farted there for a sec. That has been deemed a restricted area by the town council. It said that anyone who sets foot in the area never returns home. To scare people away, a large boulder with a rope tied around it stands near the entrance. It's also believed that this area was once used as the falcon hunting ground for the local shogun. Oh wow.
そんなことに全くと言っていいほど興味がない。
個人的にチョコミン投資の謎については興味あるけどね。
したがって結論、俺にとって研究テーマとかいうのを遂行するのは非常に苦痛なのである。
うっさいな。おとなしく言われた通りやっとけよ。
そうはいかないな。
Kensuke's getting right to it,
俺は
huh?
俺のやり方でやらせる。
Mike's Kensuke came up with this nickname for Maimi. He calls Saya Kamishiro Kamis and Miyomana Manami. We've never seen those two names. It's said that people who get called by their nicknames often feel an unexpectable rage.
Bruh.
That person being Maimi.
ついに頭がいかれたか。
Maybe the reason why he doesn't call Saya or Miyu by their nicknames is because their rage is way stronger than Maimi's. Maimi seems to tolerate it to a certain extent.
It's true.
マイミ姉さん、それは少々おかしいかと。アホの頭がいかれるとおっしゃいましたが、
Damn,
アホ
Saya,
は
that's
も
a
と
bit
もと
extra.
頭がいかれてるのであって。
黙れ。俺のテーマを発表する。俺がこの健介様が調べるテーマは三果町可愛い子多い説である。
Unified theory.
Oh, I forgot.
A thesis paper
Oh, no.
written by Kensuke Asagi during his third year in high school. It consists of over 100 pages, including extensive privately owned photographs that he compiled for the summer club trip. By Miss Yamashiro's suggestion, however, he was prevented from ever giving his presentation. However, a year and a half later, he got a condensed version of his presentation published in the school yearbook. This became known as the Mihari Theory, abridged version, and the school's library copy of the yearbook became a sort of holy book to the male body of
I didn't know we actually got it published.
That's crazy.
Oh god, fucking hell. That's like some sort of level of sexual harassment.
みんな、
Oh,
手
yeah.
合わせちゃダメだぞ。三果町可愛い。
Especially
can't
the
imagine.
little private photos, like
Yeah, I can't imagine he got consent for all those photos.
そんなしょうもないテーマやめときな
he
よ。
probably had to do a little bit of peeking to get a few of them.
Oh yeah.
はっはん。マミ、さてはあれだな。自分が可愛い子にカウントされないのを恐れてい
You
る
say
な。
that, but you might be the one getting embarrassed if you found out what was in
Oh
there.
yeah.
大
Oh,
丈
she's
夫。
almost
お前は
certainly in
可愛
there.
い。黙ってさえいればな。
Oh, Kensuke, you're gonna get punched.
殺せ、惨殺する。 マイミ姉さん、こんなくだらない男を殺めて一生を棒に振らないで。
Oh, Kensuke. Oh, Kensuke.
うるさいんだけど。
Oh, sorry.
君が謝ることないでしょ。うるさいのはそっち。見果て町で一番イケてる健介くんなんだから。
Never
イ
mind.
ケてるだなんてゆきのっち、いい方言うじゃないな。そう、俺は年下のさやからみそじのゆきのっちまで幅広く支持される男だからな。
誰がみそじじゃ。雪乃さん、無視して。
This
そう
guy's
ね。
asking for trouble.
こんなの相手にしてたら時間の無駄無
Bruh.
駄。
Kensuke.
He's about to get
Kitsuke.
punched.
ゆきのっちの言動が日に日に前身に酷似していく。美しい花がその花弁を散らし、そして朽ちていくかのように。あんたどんだけ私を敵に回したい。
Where's Hanako? She hasn't talked to once.
Could you blame
こう
her?
いう会話いいわね。まさに青春っていうか、友情、努力。
I think I know the reason why she wears the glasses. She doesn't want to look any attractive for him.
それ私知ってます。
Oh, you know.
あの
True.
有名な漫画雑誌のテーマですよね。少年なんだっけ。
Dude, she's big
She
brain.
feels some sort of teen spirit.
じゃなくてステップ。
Okay, Nirvana.
少
Not
年
Nirvana.
ジャーボ
Who
ですよ
sings
ね。
that?
Here we go.
そこまで言って間違うのね。
Shonen Halt.
As the mystery club grows, our meetings get even ever livelier. I nervously look at the others. Sayaka Nishiro has her arms crossed and her shoulders hunched. She seems to be thinking about something. Oh, Hanako appears to be muttering to herself. Alright, Sato, you've got a choice.
Let's talk to Hanako.
Sure. I see that hose before bros is where you go, huh?
To be fair, that bro happens to be Kensuke.
Yeah, but I love Kensuke. At least he's straight up. You know? I can admire her for that. To a certain extent. What's wrong?
皆さんすごいですね。なんであんなに早口で喋れるんでしょうか。
They're always like that.
私、自分なりに会話に入ろうと頑張ったんですけど、これよと思ったらすでに会話が
Sometimes it be
2、3
like
行
that.
進んでて、
And
全く会話に加われなくて。お、それはいい心がけよ。そうやって努力するのって本当大事なんだから。
I definitely feel that.
そうやって頑張ってれば、そのうち間に入れるようになるものよ。私だって小さい頃は引っ込み思案でね。今からは想像できないかもしれないんだけど、友達ができてから変わったんだよね。そもそも欧米では米を主食とする文化はなく、
She's telling you to get
主に穀物であ
friends.
るじゃがいも。
yeah, that's what it sounded like to me.
雪乃
Just get you some friends. They'll be
皆さん
alright.
が待ちきれずに会話のペースを乱しましたわ。待ってなかった。
Yukiya, what happened?
雪乃さんが引っ込み思案だなんて想像できないでござる。
それ3つ前の会話だな。
Look, Hanako, you don't need to be so uptight. You don't have to be so polite for everyone.
そんな殺生なじゃなくてめっそうもない。いいのいいの。何をどう喋ろうが花子ちゃんのペースでいいんだって。さや、続き。そうですわね。続きやりましょうか。
Yikes.
Prompted by Mana, we eventually all get back to our work.
みんな仲良しで楽しいですね。
Yeah, I guess.
おっと、もうお昼ね。
Oh, yeah, smile.
喋ってたらあっという間に時間が経っちゃったわ。無駄な時間が多かった気がするのは私だけっすかね。今日は解散にしましょう。
After Amanda says this, we all start packing up to leave. Alrighty! We have finally gotten to the, I guess you could say, free roam part of this game. Let me just save the game real quick, because it's important to do so. Alright, so, now that we have free roam, there are some things I want to explain about the gameplay for the sake of the viewer as well as for Sato, because he is new, of course. So, we will have, I think it's the 30 in-game days, right, Achiever? All the way to the end of the month. Or 31.
God, is it really only 30?
Yeah. All the way
It feels so much longer.
Yeah, well, something to say is that certain days you have mandatory events, and some days are taken up by those events. To be noted down. Those will happen as we go through. It's nothing to worry too much about.
Such as this field trip coming up.
Field trip, of course, there's going to be probably something like a school festival. All those kind of things are mandatory events that the game will put you down anyway, so you don't have to worry. So in this game, we have multiple places we can go. I don't think like all of them are. Oh, actually, they're all unlocked already. I didn't mean to click. Oops. I can't go back. I saved the game, right? Yeah, let's just quickly do this.
Like, you can't come here. Oh, wait, I came here.
Yeah, I was trying to check if certain places were locked. I do know that certain locations aren't available to the player during certain times of the day. For example, you can't fucking go to school at night. You can't.
Obviously.
Like, there's certain things you just can't do. But you can go to school during the day on weekends, is something to know. The school is open for it, for some odd reason.
What happens when you try to choose a place where you can't go? Do you just have freaking Chaotic saying there's a time and a place for things, but not now?
Oh, male Professor Oak? No. The game just won't let us go there. And, like, it won't... it shouldn't...
It'll be grayed out.
It'll be grayed out. It should be, at least. So that's something to note. One thing to note, at least this was on the Switch version. I don't know if this was if this is the PS4 version, but on the Switch version, when you made a choice and chose a day, like a place to go, like say for example we chose to stay at the manor, and let's say we saw Mimey there, okay, and then I chose to reload my save. Even if I didn't save before, it would show me on the map that Mimey was there on that day. So if you want to save Scum, we can. We probably shouldn't, at least for the first playthrough. But that was a thing in the Switch version. I don't know if it's in the PS4 version though. Maybe we'll check later. But that is something that exists.
Probably the damnedest thing, however, Scott and I realize. Just because you meet a character every day does not mean you're going to go down their route.
Something to note is that sometimes going to hang out with that person is the wrong choice. Usually the game will lead you down ideas on what you should do instead of trying and find that person every single time you want to go somewhere. For example, let's say you hang out with a character, like let's say Yukino, okay? And she mentions like a certain thing she really wants to do. Maybe instead of going to try and find her during your next free day, you should go and try and go do that thing or try to get tickets to do that thing that she wants to do. And then next time you see her, you can say, hey, let's do this thing. And some things are time locked. You can't do certain things like halfway through the fucking month, if I remember correctly. Like certain events will only happen on certain days. So like there is a sort of time crunch. There are things we can miss, and that's just life.
The activities are also, I don't want to say not unique, but they're all shared. So for instance, say there's an event where you help find a lost child, like to their guardian or something. Now, there are multiple ways to do this. You can either, I believe it's Mimey and Hanako who are sharing that event. You can either be with Mimey and find the parent who's looking for the child, or you can be with Hanako who finds the child and takes her to her parent.
Yeah, from what I remember, certain events are doable in different ways. It all depends on what you're choosing to do on the pathway through. So don't worry too much about that. Just kind of play.
For the first route, just have fun. Do what you think is interesting.
Another thing to mention is that in this game there are quests. They usually aren't that long, but they will take up like actions when you choose to do them. So they will take time in the game. I suggest doing them when they're given to you, but like don't worry too much about missing quests. Of course, there are brochures in this game that will help us relook at tips, but I don't actually remember every exact day they're in. Don't worry about that. I will probably do my best during our next, like our second playthrough / third, I guess, to get them all as we go through, like mandatorily into the next route. So all the extra stuff I will be personally doing my best to force us through. If you find any on the way, it just makes my life easier. So yeah, we at this point have access to free roam. I don't think there's anything I'm missing from my knowledge that I've not explained. Free roam every day. Characters will be at different places. Events on certain days or for certain days, you won't have like the same event on like the 1st of August or on the 15th of August. They're all unique events for the most part. So you can miss stuff, but don't think too hard about it.
This game is also really mean sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty mean.
If like, say you go into town looking for Mimey, you'll see, the game will tell you, you see Mimey walking into the cafe, and it won't let you hang out with her. To hang out with her, you'd have to go to the cafe ahead of time, and then she'd walk in and you could hang out with her. It's really mean.
This game can be really wonky. There's another thing actually, I forgot to mention. Have we been given the World End book yet? We have, right? No?
No.
Okay, so at some point we will be given the book World End to read. If we choose to read it during the day, we'll get more lore and stuff. It's totally optional. That's up to you. I would suggest like noting some of these things down, ideas on what you want to do as we go through. Another thing is the radio host. The radio host will always be on at night, if I remember correctly. So if you go to your room at night, if you choose to go to your room instead of going to somewhere else, then we can listen to the radio and hear what she has up, like what she's going on. You know, just...
You talking about the ASMR,
the ASMR chick? Yeah. That's also a little bit extra plot, too. And I think that's everything I needed to explain. Alright. We've been recording for like almost an hour and 20 minutes. So I think it'll be best to stop here. Sato, what did you think of that first route, by the way?
That first route was freaking wild. That's for sure.
That's when we're like, oh, this game is gonna be good.
As soon as I chose, you know what? I think you should invite more people. Things just started going downhill from there.
It's
like
pretty crazy how much fun like you seem to start to have during the first route, only for everything to start falling downhill right at the end, right? It's pretty freaky. Who's your favorite character so far?
My favorite character,
boy or girl?
It's as far as guys, I do. So Kensuke's definitely a bro, even though he says some stuff that gets him in trouble.
He's a terrible person.
But yeah, he's a terrible person. But yeah, but as far as guys go, Mew's brother.
Yamato,
cool.
yeah,
Yamato.
Good, yeah. What about girl?
Your really only options are Mibu, Yamato, and Kensuke.
Yeah. And as far as females, Miami's usually up for anything. I will say that I kind of relate a little bit more to her name's Hanako.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Yeah, I relate a little bit more to her, especially with the previous conversation that we had.
When we started this Let's Play, I immediately thought to myself, Hanako was probably going to be the girl you liked the most, but we'll see.
I mean, it might change, because, for instance, Saya really changes when the game opens up, because you actually see the nice side of her, because you hang out with her without Kensuke around.
May not be the nicest person during the first route, but, like, you know, you got to see like more of like her not being a horrible person like closer to the end of the route, and then you know, personally, I feel like her character gets a lot better as you start to hang out with her more during the free time. So
Yeah.
Really? You learn more about a character when you hang out with them?
It's like a don't judge a book like by its cover sort of thing.
What do you think of the story so far?
It's definitely an interesting thing. Like something is. I feel like there's something trying to prevent the characters in this story from discovering the truth about the Yumbi Mitu. I think that's how it's said.
Yummy Vito.
Yeah, the Yomi Vito incident. At least I think that's what's going on, but only we can only tell as we go through this.
So with that in mind, next time on World End Syndrome, we finally have free time, and Sato's gonna take his chances, and we're gonna see where we end up. Yeah,
Spin the wheel.
Thank you guys for watching.
Spin the wheel.
Scalpel FMAV.
Achiever.
Sato.
Out. See you guys next time.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please.